Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Family Sedan channel. The positive headlines for XRP keep on a rolling in. I love taking a look at on-chain analytics. I just find it so fascinating because typical retail lemming speculators, they behave in predictable ways. You can see on-chain what's happening, and historically that doing the opposite of what those individuals are doing, making important financial decisions based on their feel flows, doing the opposite of that tends to work out pretty well. And as it turns out, what's happening right now? There's a massive amount of money flowing into XRP on an institutional level. I've got a story on that. Also, in terms of XRP's social dominance, there's been a spike, and an on-chain analytics firm thinks that what's most probable is we're going to see a burst to the upside as a result of that, because when these things happen, that's what it makes sense to expect. So all the people that recently were panic selling, and not that the price of XRP cratered too much recently, but there was some, last week, there was some downward price action. Well, look, we're all dots. These people want to sell, go ahead, get the hell out of XRP if that's what you want to do. I'm just saying that, like, those poor saps that don't understand that holding for the long haul is the way to achieve life-changing wealth in crypto, well, just wait till you see the face smell action, because as far as I'm concerned, it's just a matter of time. Oh, also, by the way, check this out. There's a major finance firm which has, I think it's $819 billion in assets under management. They're predicting that Bitcoin's going to be going to $120,000. I'll give you the specifics. So I always find the price predictions to be fascinating, but in particular when they come from major, reputable finance firms, that makes my ears perk up even more. So not a fly-by-night, entity or individual here. Are they right? Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's just a matter of time. That would be my suspicion. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, here's a headline from you today. XRP Funds Inflows up by another $1 million amid epic start to week. That's not quite accurate. It's actually, more specifically, $900,000. So this is institutional money flowing into XRP as reported by CoinShares. And year to date, $7 million has flowed in on an institutional level as reported by CoinShares. And so I think a lot of entities are anticipating a major run to the upside from XRP once we have positive conclusion in the SEC v. Ripple case, which isn't guaranteed. I admit, maybe one day we wake up and we see the price of XRP's in the gutter, and then I'll check the news and be like, oh, yeah, that's why. Thanks, Judge Torres, for absolutely nothing. So maybe that happens. But I am very optimistic that we're going to be seeing some positive clarity for XRP, and then market will do its thing. And then check this out. From the Crypto Basics, Santiment reports a spike in XRP social dominance, predicts imminent price surge. Well, I'll tell you what. I know what I hate, and I don't hate this. Prominent cryptocurrency analytical platform Santiment has provided new analysis regarding XRP, the sixth largest crypto by market cap. In a tweet today, Santiment said XRP recorded an uptick in discussions in the early hours of today. Quote, XRP network has seen an uptick in discussion in Monday's early hours. End quote. That's from Santiment. According to Santiment, when traders talk about an asset while its price declines, it increases the possibility of its price hike to cancel out shorts, greed, and FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Notably, XRP's discussion rate in the early hours of today marks the largest spike the crypto asset has recorded since May. Per Santiment, the FUD could propel the price of XRP to surge. And here's the actual tweet that they put out this morning. XRP network has seen an uptick in discussion in Monday's early hours. Generally, when traders are increasing discussions of an asset while its price has been declining, it increases the probability of a price rise to cancel out the FUD and greedy shorts. So you tell me what's most probable here. I can't, it's just, to me, it's, all I can do is kind of shake my head. And look, I don't make price predictions. I'm not going to ever offer any financial advice. But all I can do, because I have my opinions still, just as an unprofessional individual here running a YouTube channel all up on the webernets, I have my opinion just like everybody else. But I see people getting in and out of positions for emotional reasons. Hey, this isn't doing anything. My gosh, and the opportunity cost, I could have had money in something else. And I know that the data shows that the people who don't make such decisions, the people that just hold for long times, whether you're talking about in equities or if you're talking about in crypto, those are the people that make the money. Those are the people that can achieve life-changing wealth, and the opportunity's actually there. So once this damn thing runs and XRP ultimately hits a new all-time high, which I believe is what's most probable, I'll just say, yeah, wasn't it kind of obvious that that was the most likely outcome, though not guaranteed? Because as far as I'm concerned, either XRP goes to zero or it's going to hit a new all-time high at some point. And so all it takes is just being patient, like be an adult. But I want my Lambo now. Shut up. Shut up. You get your damn Lambo when the market sets, all right? I'm just telling you. That's how it goes. Them's the breaks, son. Also take a look at this from the Crypto Basics. Shiba Inu and XRP, most traded tokens on India top exchange. And it's not worth reading through the article. I just thought it was worth a mention at a minimum, even though I'll admit I'm not thrilled about seeing XRP lumped in with Shiba Inu for pretty much any reason ever. But it was XRP has been on this exchange was called Wazir. Yeah, here we go. Wazir X. Apparently the number 3 top traded coin in June, which is astonishing because I was told by the Wizards of Smart at the end of December 2020 that XRP was going to be out of the top 10 cryptos by market cap and probably just going down to zero. Huh. It's kind of funny how that didn't happen. I wonder what went wrong. Then there's this from the Daily Hodl. $819 billion Standard Chartered doubles down on Bitcoin with massive 2024 price target. And folks, as far as I'm concerned, it's just a matter of time. Look, I'm pro Bitcoin. I've been holding it since 2017. I'm not excited about it, but I'm glad that I hold it. It leads the market. And it is, I mean, it's neat to see it run up, but if any excitement I feel because of that, it's because I firmly believe that it's going to result in my altcoins popping way, way, way higher. So that's just the way I look at it anyway. But happy to see this stuff. So anyway, piece reads as follows. British multinational financial giant Standard Chartered is reportedly predicting a huge Bitcoin price for next year, upping its last bullish forecast. According to a new report from Reuters, Standard Chartered, which has $819 billion in assets, is predicting Bitcoin will be worth $120,000 in 2024. Says one of the bank's top foreign exchange analysts, Jeff Kendrick, quote, increased miner profitability per Bitcoin mined means they can sell less while maintaining cash inflows, reducing net Bitcoin supply and pushing Bitcoin prices higher. It is the equivalent of miners reducing the amount of Bitcoins they sell per day to just 180 to 270 from 900 currently. Over a year, that would reduce miner selling from $328,500 not dollars, just 500, to a range of 65,700 to 98,550, a reduction in net Bitcoin supply of roughly 250,000 Bitcoins a year. So look, of course, with each subsequent halving of Bitcoin, I think that it becomes less and less impactful. I think that's pretty reasonable to have that perspective. But still, it's a thing. It's a thing to consider. And this particular gigantic firm seems to think that with what it's going to do to markets, worth watching, ultimately pushing Bitcoin up to $120,000. And as far as I'm concerned, it's just inevitable. It's a matter of time until Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. That's what I personally think is most likely. So there's going to be so much to look forward to. And I don't know if the timeline's right. Anytime somebody puts out a timeline, I'm like, well, that's bold of you, number one, because, like, when it comes to, especially if you're doing technical analysis, I mean, I appreciate the TA guys out there doing their stuff, getting yelled at by a bunch of people on crypto Twitter, good times, right? But anytime somebody puts out a time frame, I get a little skeptical, because if you're talking about what's most probable based on chart structure, I got that. But chart structures can play out, even, and they do, and I know this even though I'm not a chart guy, they'll play out. So even if you're right about whatever structure is unfolding, the time frame for those structures, one structure that you've seen play out before, played out another time, the times are not going to just magically match up. So when I see analysts out there be so bold as to put down timelines, I am nothing against anybody that does that, but I get a little bit skeptical when you're talking about a timeline. If you're talking about this formation playing out, and I don't know how long it's going to take, but this is what I'm expecting in the charts. To me, that always seems reasonable. So, if you're talking about historically, like if you're, this is actually more reasonable to me. If you're talking about historically what has unfolded with 4-year cycles, this or that, or the Bitcoin halving, that actually is more reasonable than just saying, hey, here's the timeline based on what I see, my technical analysis on these charts. I find it more compelling, if you're just saying historically this is what's happened, if you're drawing a comparison that way, especially if it is your stance that, the Bitcoin halving is going to be tremendously impactful, and if that's a big part of why you're supposing that, that seems a little bit more reasonable to me. But either way, it's coming. So again, let's not be babies. Let's be grown-ass adults here. And I get it. You want your Lambo now? Shut your damn mouth. So, it's going to come, though. It really is. It's just a matter of time. We've got a lot to look forward to here. It's been a great year in terms of price action in crypto, certainly for XRP specifically. We got the conclusion of the SEC v. Ripple case coming up. At some point, Bitcoin is going to rocket out of here. Some actually think it's going to happen this year. Even if it's in the next year, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to be a grown-ass adult. I'm going to be patient AF. I'm going to be here when it happens. And I'm going to be running this YouTube channel with a silly-ass name. That's what I'm going to be doing. What are you going to be doing? I'll go ahead and wrap up here. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, though. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Family Sedan.